Hello guys, welcome to Cyberbox X YouTube channel. Before I press on, if you're watching this video, I implore you to subscribe in order to keep motivated to make more cool like this. Thank you. So today I'm going to be making a video about how hacker can gain access into our system. I already made a teaser video about this. Today I'm going to be showing you the process of I achieved that. So before I proceed, you can see my machine is already running. Also, before I press on again, I would like to give a disclaimer that this is for educational purpose. So any illegal activities that you use this for, on you, please don't make attempt to use hack anyone them illegally. You're being contacted legally. So this is my hacking machine that is Kali Linux running already. Another lab that I already created. And my target machine, and I'm going to clean it also to create part 2 video. So this video is going to be in parts. The first part is creating the payload, then Metasploit framework. And the second part is me hiding the payload I'll be creating with my MSF console file. So let's begin. This is my terminal. How do I get there? This is GUI Linux. If I write is my terminal. In order for me to create my payload, I'm going to use MSF console, which is Metasploit framework, like I said. Metasploit is very tools, and that's another topic entirely. So, yeah. So let's begin by on HP. Meterpreter. Reverse. Going to be using reverse TCP payload. Reverse. Another thing I want to do, because my system is a bit slow, so I would like to start my MSF console now so that it will not take. Continue. IP. Kali Linux IP is running on 192.168.227.135. I'm going to set my L host first to 8.5. Set my port. I'm going to set my ports on 88. Then creating the file, which is file. Alright, let's check if no that. Just do is press enter, and then going to create our payload for first thing I would like to discuss is that hacking is not just one direct. Okay, our MSF running already. Hacking has a lot many phases. People always ask me, "Oh, can you just let me hack this, hack that?" Not a straightforward thing. Like we have five major phases when it comes to hacking. First phase is printing, and then normal times is known as information gathering. Second phase is scanning. Third phase is gaining access. While the fourth phase is gaining access. Fifth phase, clearing logs. And if you're a penetration tester, especially web penetration tester, also an additional phase, which is that um, reporting of your results. So our payload has been created. So let's check by typing ls. So we can see our payload here. So going to be using a SSH service to transfer my payload into victim machine, my Windows, because I use a lot of means, and that's not a topic. There's a lot of an Apache. There is a web server Apache running on Kali that is installed on Kali. But I won't be using my web server, so I'll be using my SS service. So in order to do that, just create. So I just run the command like service SS that. Sorry, time is a bit. I'm trying at this earlier and it's starting already. But now SSH service is on. Let's running so that. And yeah, running 20. So, um, my SS service to add my payload into Windows machine. Let's do that. Okay, but first, so I'm going to make one MV to payload and put it on desktop. So if I check now, it's not here again, so I have to go to my desktop to come. So I'm going to be jumping into my payload is created now. So the next step is to create an image file by hiding my payload into an image file. So I can just send a picture to somebody, and the person will not know that something else is running in the background. Those are typically one of many ways an hacker can enhance the time I win. I have some tools already installed already. I have some image, so which image we're going to choose. First, let me download the payload. Sorry. Okay. All right. So this is a tool called WinSCP. You can simply go on Google and type WinSCP. Get it there. It's tool used for file transfer, FTP. Let me just open the code. That's the reason I'm using my SSH service to add the payload into my Windows victim system. I should have a bit. So sorry. All right. While it's loading, let me just give you a brief. Okay. All right. Uh, going to input my Kali IP online and see it um, try and SSA service, so it always run on port 20 222. I'm going to put my username, password, my hint. Okay. I'm because I'm inside typically inside my Kali machine now. So just go on the page. I'll put it desktop of my desktop of my Windows. And first. So that's that. Don't need it. That's that. So that's the uh, part one. Successfully managed to create my payload. If I click this and I go back to my hacking machine, I can literally start listening to the victim machine. But okay, so let's finish the full part one here first. So since I've uh, managed to create my payload, the next thing I'm going to do is to go inside the sorry, my system is hanging. Okay, thank you. So I'm going to go use exploit slash mod slash handler. So I'm inside this payload already. So I'm going to change this because this is not the one I want to use. It's saying I'm saying configure payload generic slash shell reverse. So it's you remember we create our payload on the trap which is Windows Meterpreter reverse CP. So that's where we want to go. So I'm going to set my payload payload with Windows slash Meterpreter slash reverse TCP. That's that. Enter. So another thing I'm going to do is show option to see what's it's at our frame. So okay, we have our LOs, there's nothing there. Then we have our L port. Remember when we're creating it, I use port 8080, so I have to change. So next thing I'm going to do is set my LOs first. Set L host to my Kalinas machine IP 192.168.227.15 here. Okay, so that's that. So next thing is to change the L port to 8008. So we're good. So let's check again. All right. So option, and you can see my LS is set to my Kali machine, and we have our L port. So the only thing now we do in case to get any incoming connection or we are planning, send, maybe we'll send the file to somebody and then behind the file, maybe PDF file, the doc file, Microsoft Word file, uh, JPG, which is the one I'm using. That's image file. But for somebody to check, maybe again, I just send you a picture pretending to be a girl. That, hey, check my sexy picture out, and then you click on it. But behind the picture, there's something hidden there, which is my payload, and that's the part two that we're going to be doing. So in order for me to be able to gain access to your computer, so I just have to type either type exploit or run, but I'll be using run command. So my Metasploit is listening already. So started about TCP handler on 192.168.127, which is by Khalid mentioned. So let's continue to the second phase. Let's create an evil image and access into our video. So which of the image should we use? Let's make open the image. First image or the second image. Okay, before it let me start going to some website. We're going there's a website. I will go in icon but try just pick like to use. Ah, all right, so this is image one, and this is my second image. I think I'll go with the image one because this one is a bit better. So I'll be using this. So what do I need? So let me take this one off. So I'll be using this image. Let me rename it as image. Sorry about that. Having some kind of reaction. I don't know what got into my notes. Let me. Sorry. All right, that's the JPG file extension. Another thing is that this can actually be changed. But most systems always come with without showing the extension file. I literally deliberately make it show. And then how do I do that? By just going to view after opening your file explorer, and then just very simple thing. And then you just tick or untick file name extension. You can see this is just literally my file extension, but I want to put it there so that you can see the what I'm doing actually, or where the end result is going. So let's make an icon. So to make an icon, I just go on select file, desktop, and select the image icon. So in icon, JPG, yeah, convert JPG icon. That's that. And so convert. Now it's done. Download. Let me download my image icon. Uh, on the now we have an icon. It's showing lady. So first thing to do is okay. First thing I'm gonna do now. I'm going to add this a win folder or file. I just add it to an archive and then tick on create SFX archive. After doing that, I'll go to advanced, then SFX option, and we'll go to setup. So we're going to simply put the two file inside here, run after extractions. I'm going to put my image first, image.jpg, followed by the payload I created, our evil file, payload.jpg. That's done. We got under mode. What do we need to do here? Idle, advanced, no, nothing to do. Let's check updates. Updates, I'm going to tick extract and update file, and I'm going to override all file. So let's check. This is why we're going to bring our icon. Now, our icon has been inserted. Another thing. No, so that's all simple. So I'll go back to the general. You can see it has changed the file extension to exe. So just let me just save it as s. Trying to be creative. So I have x.exe, an executable file. So okay, now it looks like an image, but if I remove the hide the file extension, you won't be able to know that it's an executable file. So what do I do in this essence? Like, okay, yeah, there's an advanced. Some people just stop here, but me, I want to go further by making it the file extension. I want to change the file extension to .jpg to like our image file, so the person will not suspect anything. So this is what I'm going to do. Let me open my notepad, and I'm going to show you a bit more cool at .jpg. So this is our virus file we want to use to attack this system. So I'll simply just click let on up or let off. I'll bring it here, and I want it to be like .jpg, right? So I'll come here and make it like a reverse of the JPG. So instead of writing JPG, I'll put DKJ. That's the reverse of JPG. Then I'll go to a site called right, left, override. Yeah, right, left, override. Yeah. So I'll copy. That's all. Come in the middle here and just paste. Can you see? We have text.jpg. Because you know why I'm doing this? So people can say, why don't you just rename it and change this as JPG? See, if I try to do that, it's not going to work. Let me just say, okay, JPG. I press enter. I'm going to get a warning that the file might not be able to run. See? If you change the file extension, the file might become unusable. So that's not good. So that's the reason why I'm using this technique. A lot of people don't know about. Okay, just simply copy this. I'll be able to save it successfully without not having any error. So I'll paste it and then enter. See, saved successfully. So now let me remove all these. Don't need them again. So we have our virus. Right. Imagine I send this to a victim and then the person say, oh, sexy picture, let me check on it. Our Aki machine is still listening and there's no connection yet. So let me just close all this. I'm going to close this, make it close this. So we're still waiting for connection from our Aki machine. So let me go back to the victim machine and click on the virus. And there you can see the magic done. So what it's going to do is it's going to open the image while run the payload in background without person knowing that we've hacked them. So just double click and voila. Our picture showing. Go back to my hacking machine, we have a connection. Meterpreter section 1 open. And the victim machine IP is 192.168.227.1.4. So in order to confirm that we've actually gain access into our victim. Just type 6. And yeah, you see, computer, desktop, those 10, blah, 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 and that's all. So if I want to see what kind of command can I do, but literally I have total control over this system. If I just type help, give me all the commands I can use from this system. You can see help, a background, you can just read through all these commands to know what to do. I'm going to do one. I'm going to do one command to say, show you, prove that I actually have control over this person. And so I'm going to do a screenshot. Where's the screenshot? Okay, yeah, screenshot one there. That I can grab whatever current thing the person is running on it now. So let me just say, and also I can also do webcam stream. Means I can watch, I can turn on your webcam, I can start watching you, I can do a lot of things, I can monitor everything you are doing, the site you are browsing, so on. That is how cool this program is. So let's do that. Let me go to the victim machine and browse the sites and why I take it. So imagine cyber, cyber, all right, email, and so this is the current page now. So let me go to my Aki machine and do a screenshot. Okay, enter. So we have a screenshot. Screenshot saved to dash root dash dash dash. So let's check by checking ls command. So okay, if I go to my file, which is I have a screenshot saved there already. Just simply check the screenshot that we just take. This. I open it, that's exactly the page I open on my machine. See, voila. So we have a screenshot. So that is one of many ways an hacker can use a payload to gain access. And there are many ways you can use to create a payload. This one, if you try it on some system with strong antivirus, the antivirus might catch it. And there are some that there are more advanced way you can use to create a payload by writing your own code, either by using a Python language or any kind of language that you are good at. So maybe in future, I will be showing more video about how to get. And next video, I will be try to do maintaining access or much more. So I implore you to subscribe to my channel so to encourage me to be able to make more cool videos like this. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye.